Hello, students. Hello, students. We had a lecture in class about value. I am making this for the people who were not in class. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on my... got it. Okay. I'm making this for the people who were not in class. And we started talking about value, which is light and dark in a work of art. And the first thing we did was to look at some artwork using visual thinking strategies. And those strategies are here on this card. We only ask 3 questions. What's going on in this picture? What do you see that makes you say that? And what more can we find? Question mark. That's all we ask. And in this way of looking at art, it assumes that each person is making personal meaning from looking at the artwork and that there's no right answer. So we'll be looking at some different artworks that relate to our drawing lessons. Okay, so I'm asking you what is going on in this picture? And you just want to keep asking yourself, what more can I find? And just looking at it and seeing what is happening in the artwork, especially because we're related to my drawing class. This is another artwork we discussed in class as a class assignment, and we looked at how the artist was using marks and shading and what is the content of the picture and what do we think by looking at this picture. So I'm asking my students to copy down these vocabulary words. And these vocabulary words are the words we're going to be using to describe a lot of things that happen in drawing. So if you can write these perhaps like on the back of the page you're going to draw on soon. We're going to make a value scale, and a value scale is used to measure values from light to dark. So we're going to talk about contrast, high contrast, low contrast, gradients, and cross-hatching. And these things all come up in the linked videos, so you can watch the videos for more information. So go ahead and copy these down. So you just learned about contrast, which is the difference between light and dark. So is this a high contrast or a low contrast artwork? Would you please look at your notes and figure out which one you think it is? So we also use value to shade objects and make them look three-dimensional. So for example, on this box, each side has its own lightness or darkness, and the whole side is pretty much the same. So usually there will be, on a box or a cube, there will be 3 different values on the 3 sides we can see. And then if you see in this toilet paper drawing, it's a cylinder, so the artist has to use a really soft change in the gradient to be able to show us that there is a curved edge. So we will be working on these skills in class. So I'm going to ask you to watch the videos that are linked here, and you are going to be able to watch those on YouTube. You're going to draw The videos are a total of 30 minutes. I made them and I am doing the same assignment that I want you to do. I want you to draw along with me. I want you to draw exactly what I draw. So you will need a pencil and a ballpoint pen. Should not take you more than 45 minutes. You can do it on a sketchbook or a plain printer paper. And after you finish the work, you're going to photograph it, and then you're going to go into Schoology and you're going to upload it on the value scale assignment. So you're going to upload your photograph of your original work. So in order to start practicing with your value and your shading, you're going to make a drawing. This is what I call your independent sketchbook work. You're going to do 60 minutes of drawing, and the theme of that drawing is going to be a personal still life with 3 objects. So this is a still life done by the artist M.C. Escher, and you can see it's a grouping of objects sitting on a table. So you're going to have at least 3. And you're going to choose personal objects from either your own things or your family's things, and you're going to try to tell more about yourself and your family, either one, by the objects you select. So here we see books, cards, a pipe, matches, and maybe a tobacco tin. Of course, you're going to keep it to objects that it's legal for you to own, and most of you are not old enough to own tobacco, so you would not have the same personal still life. But you might have, say, like a brush, a lipstick, and a makeup mirror. So it would be 3 things that talked about you. Or you might make a family portrait and say you like to cook salsa. You might put a tomato, a chili, an onion, and a lime, and then maybe a knife on the cutting board to show that you love your family's cultural heritage and its food. So here is the assignment, and this is the assignment that is posted in Schoology. Draw for 60 minutes. If you need to, set a timer. If you need to, break it up into 2 sessions. These drawings were probably done by older kids, and they probably took longer than 60 minutes, but you're just going to do your best. Okay, that is the end of what I went over in class. We spent about an hour talking about some of the drawings. I can't do that with you in a video, so you will have to catch up with us at the next lesson. Have a nice time drawing.